Hi, I'm Mike, and today we're going to talk about working online. If you're like me, you lost your job, or you've been laid off, you're unemployed, or you're looking for work. And the biggest problem that you're probably finding is first the lack of jobs, and then the jobs that you do find are not paying very well. About 9 years ago, I left a job, and while I was looking for work, I found some warehouse work. And this was at some various companies, but the average pay was between $11 to $15 an hour. Today, those same jobs are paying $8.25 an hour. Now, for me, I can't do that. I will lose it all. I cannot pay for my mortgage. I cannot cover my bills. It's just not going to happen. So, a lot of us are facing that today. And this economy doesn't look like it's going to get better anytime soon. So what do? We look online for work, and we try to find things that we can do from home. And what's great about working from home, you're your own boss. You control your destiny. You control when you work, what time you work, what kind of work you do. Now, I like to treat it like a full-time job. And eventually, if I'm making good money, I'll go to part-time. But I try to treat it, like a normal 8-hour day work, and have it all scheduled. But what do you do? What are you looking for? That's the big thing. And a lot of people are having a hard time with that because there's a lot of scams, there's a lot of stuff that isn't legitimate. You don't know what you can trust, or you don't even know what to look for. So I'm going to give you some things that I do that I found to be very helpful. So I'm going to start with the first one, which I've been doing this for a long time. That's eBay. Now, a lot of people that I personally know are afraid of eBay, but it really isn't that difficult once you get to know how to do it. Now, what's great about eBay is you can sell anything on there. Things you own, things you find. I've actually sold broken electronics. And the reason why they sell is because people like to buy them and fix them up and either resell them or keep them. If someone knows how to do it, then that's a great deal for them. And then I get a benefit because instead of throwing it away in the trash, I get money back. Another great thing to do is you could create products, like artwork or whatever. Now, keep in mind the art world is not doing too well today. So, that may be a little difficult to get a sale. Every time I rebuild my computer, I like to rebuild my own computer. And when I do that, I always sell those parts from the old computer online. And they always sell every time. Because there are a lot of people who are doing what I'm doing, rebuild computers. And so they're looking for parts. And they may want to just have some crappy computer in the, living room, or, a secondary computer just to surf the net. So they'll buy those parts. So eBay's a great place to sell. The next one, and this is one that I've discovered and opened up my own shop, is Etsy.com. Etsy is a fantastic site. I actually sell these. I build these. These are electric hurricane lanterns, and they're real kerosene lanterns that I converted. So I started the store, and soon after starting the store, I got sales. Now, it's been a tough road. There have been months where, I had a lot of sales, and then I've had a long stretch with nothing. So I've discovered, certain things to make it work, and I'll probably do a video just on Etsy alone. But one of the things I learned that actually changed the way the sales were happening was I filled out my About page and put a story about how I got the shop. And the shop came from, unfortunate circumstances. So instead of just sugarcoating it, I was brutally honest in my description. Well, that resonated with people, and I got more people coming to my shop now and buying my product. So that is a great place. So it's basically anything that you can build. If you could build it yourself, if you're crafty, no matter what it is, it could be artwork or whatever it is, or if you could find antiques. If you know about antiques, if you know what to look for at tag sales or shops, you can actually sell those on Etsy. Those are their two main categories: handmade products and antiques. Another great one is Fiverr.com. I also joined them around the time I opened my shop, and people pay you $5 to complete a service. Now, keep in mind that Etsy takes $1 out of that, so actually you're only getting paid $4. Now, that may seem low, and you're like, $4? But the thing is, I did one order where someone had me do voiceover work, And they ended up putting in like a $500 order a week. And there's other things you could do like extras so you can get more money. But it's anything you could think of, really. I do videos and voiceover work. Some people do ebooks. Some people, could write you ads for your classified ads. It's really a great site. And it's another one, like anything you do online could be difficult. It goes in waves. I've had really good months, and then I've had long stretches of nothing. Another great thing, which is probably one of the top things to do online, is affiliate marketing. That's probably the most lucrative, and a lot of people are finding success doing it. I'm doing that also. What's great about affiliate marketing is real companies will pay you a commission if someone buys a product through your link. So, for example, I promote Motor Club of America. So Motor Club gave me a link. Now, I don't use their link. I actually belong to a system, which if you're interested in that system, you can visit my website below. But that particular system, will bring the people in through a capture page, and if they're interested, they sign up, they get a free training site. But how that works is that when someone follows the steps and they sign up for Motor Club of America, Motor Club pays me $80. Now this is happening all over with various companies, and the reason why is they don't want to go spend money on an advertising budget for television or radio or print. They feel like it's just a dying breed. It's not working anymore. So they figured this is the way to get it to work. And a lot of companies are thriving on it. MCA is thriving on it. They may not have been doing so well if it wasn't for this. And there's a lot of companies who are seeing that. So the possibilities are endless with who you can promote. For me, I found a great system to do. A lot of times you may have to, go find the affiliates, develop your own website, get your own domain name, have someone build your site so that you could promote those affiliate links. And when you do promote them, you want to do, blogging and videos and things like that based on that company or on that type of service in order to get people in who might be interested in it. Because after all, if they're going to your site, they're going there because they want to know more about what you have. But affiliate marketing is a big, big thing to do online. Another thing which is kind of similar to Fiverr is Odesk. Now, I haven't actually gotten a job on Odesk myself. I haven't really been pushing it. But Odesk is probably a little higher, higher wages than you would get on Fiverr. But it's got some, some similar things. Companies go on there looking for someone. For example, there's a lot of companies looking for voiceover work. So, and a lot of times on Odesk, a lot of those jobs could actually lead to something permanent or long-term. So that's another great thing to do. Now, the last thing I want to mention is work-from-home programs. There are some of them that are legitimate and they're hard to find. They're kind of in the mix. But you want to make sure that, keep this in mind too. Not everything's going to be free online. It is free to join Fiverr, but they take $1 out every time you sell. It's free to join Etsy, but they take out a certain percentage they're actually very, very affordable. It only cost me 20 cents to list a product. So that's how they make their money. I mean, they don't take anything out of my profits. So that 20 cents isn't that big of a deal for each item. And then they have, search ads that you could pay for, which I do. So you will have to spend money. Not everything's going to be free. And don't listen to people who say, if you want to have a job, it shouldn't cost you anything. I was one of those people saying that. But I was wrong. Because you are your own business. And when you're your own business, you're going to have to spend like any other business. So those are the tips. And remember, work-at-home programs, they can be tough to find. Be cautious. Look for reviews. So, some of them are bogus or some of them don't have anything to offer. And try to find, as much information as you can. So I hope that helped you and gave you an idea of some things you can do if you plan on working from home. And I will see you next time.